welcome to my first game video. I'm Johnny, the archaeologist, and today I figured since we are celebrating 35 years of the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, I figured we would go back to a classic. This is Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. I don't think I have played this game since I was 10, 13, maybe? Like, it's been a long time, and I recently picked it up, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet, and I'm so excited to be playing with you guys, so, like, let's jump right into it. Alright, well, let's see here. Oh, who am I gonna choose? Oh, wait, it's always Leonardo. Turtle are enjoying their vacation. I love this game. I played this game so much as a kid. I played with my cousin. I played a lot of games with my cousin. Most of my childhood was spent at my cousin's house and playing these games. This is no different. Capture view. There we go. Let's see. There's my attack. There's my jump. If I'm not mistaken. A and B. There we go. All right. Let's fuck up some foot. Come on. I remember spamming this because it one-shot kills. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. Oh, wait, I'm recording this for YouTube. I can't sing, right? That's royalty something or other. I need to get some headphones too. Because I had to turn the volume down. This is my first recording, so I'm hoping. I don't know if you guys are getting any audio. I am hoping that you are getting audio. But I guess we're gonna find out after I record, like, I don't know, freaking half an hour of this. I'll probably go until I die. It's been a while since I played this, so. I don't think you get the most points for throwing them, but it just feels safer. I mean, one shot, one kill. I mean, how do you say no, right? See? Oh man, I wish I was I mean, I should have just stuck with work. I'm trying to get slick about it. And bad stuff happens. I mean, is this boring? Should we throw foot soldiers just over my head? Look, it's efficient. Nope, it's facing the wrong way. I love... This looks so good. This looks exactly as I remember it. This is fantastic. Also, sorry about the lighting. We put in a new light in this room, and I was going to start recording in here, and then the light decided to stop working, and it's an all-in-one, like, LED fan thing, so I can't replace the light, so I'm just working with what I got here, and what I got right now is the magnification ring light that I've been making my other videos with. So here we are. I mean, to be fair, like, I've seen a lot of original recordings from, like, Markiplier and Ryucar. I don't know, he's not dead. And, like, this is what their first videos look like. Dark in a room with a single light while they play video games for an audience they hope will come. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm channeling them right now. That's what I'm hoping. Check the tapes! Check the tapes! I hope. The, my video keeps getting bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. I don't know if that's... Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, some... Oh, I didn't move fast enough. I was gonna say, some of the best parts of these games was falling in the hole. The animation was always fantastic. And not disappointed. let's, alright, we'll do Raph. Same deal. Just throwing guys. If I'm mistaken, drill? Yeah, there it is. You know, you play these games and you start to... Oh, just to be clear, I am playing this on an original Nintendo, yellow smoke and all, with an original controller. I'm trying to be as legit as possible. I had one of these 2005 Yobo Gameware. I think it's when the hardware entered the public domain and they started making stuff like this. I wanted to see if this worked because it's newer. My aunt gave this to me years ago, but I couldn't get it to work. So we managed to get the front loader working. So this is where we're at. Boss battle. Jesus. Oh. Like, what are you supposed to... There's like no dodging in this. I gotta say, that thing is serving me very well. That up attack is serving me very well. Come on. That was stupid. That was stupid. Yeah! Oh, that was awesome. God, this game is so good. I hope you guys are getting the audio. I see levels. I'm seeing audio levels. Feeling good about that. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right. Back to Manhattan. Man, I need headphones because this like the sound on this is fantastic. Like I can hear the music just a little bit. I don't want to ruin the audio that you guys are getting because it's probably perfect for you guys. So I guess I'll continue to suffer, such as life, right? You know. Come on, there it is. They have much better luck with Raphael, I gotta say. Not really my turtle, but you know, Mrs. Archaeologist will that was bad. Will appreciate that I used Raphael. It looks like I had 4 guys, so hopefully. Yeah, slow down. I can just feel my trouble coming back to me. We want that free guy. You know, I kind of miss point-based free guys in games. It was there's so many games where points just didn't matter, and that makes me sad. You know, there's with the points, you at least you have a reason to try to fight. I mean, that's the reason for free guys being hidden in weird places. Like that's to, you know, promote exploration. And what's the point if you can find a way to like spam your way through a level, but you don't get any points? At least the points giving you a free guide gives you something to work towards. Another thing that always drove me nuts as a kid, and especially now, is you know, so many games that had high scores but didn't have any memory. Like, what was the point of that? I was playing Alleyway the other day on my Game Boy, and, you know, I had my high score after I died and whatever, but, you know, you turn the game off, and then there goes the high score. What's the point? I mean, I could write it down, I suppose, but it'd be nice if the games save it. Why did I do that like that? Oh. Come on. No. forward attack in this. Nope. Wow, I didn't think that was gonna get me. What we got? Yep. Oh, I missed! No! I don't have to kill him? Probably easier than to get rid of him. Wait, can I... Yeah. I can't hand over hand on the side. I feel like I could move around. Oh. Flip. I said flip, Philadelphia. Come on. No. Come on, it's gonna be... Voice. Swords. I remember my cousin and I used to fight over who got to fight who. Because we'd steal each other's kills. I mean, that's what you did. We used to divide them up by color. You know, if it was a guy that used your weapon, so I always played Leonardo, you always played Raph. If there was a ground truck, if there was a guy that you know, used size, he was the only person that could fight him, that sort of thing. If they were blue, they were mine. If they were red, they were his. Oh, whoa! Hey, fuck! Turn it on a dime there, ground shark. Aha! I don't think I'm getting out of this one without yeah, there it is. Take that! Hey, you got a free guy! Let's see how far I can get. Oh, and as always, I'm gonna try to do my best with this, but I don't know if you guys can see this. This is my Wild Stallion t-shirt, designed by artist of the channel, Brian Power. Make sure to check him out on Instagram at Brian Power Art. He's got a lot of fantastic stuff, a lot of horror themed t-shirts, things like that. It's all on TeePublic, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe someday we'll have our own store with our own t-shirts. It'd be awesome. Oh, God, man, the animation of this is fantastic. Part of the reason I started doing this, part of the reason I started getting back into these games, I mean, part of me was I hadn't played them in a long time. But I started to realize that a lot of these games had more depth than I gave them credit for. I'm not saying that this game is incredibly deep, but I mean this is just a solid beat 'em up. Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. But like, I was talking to a gentleman in, I want to say Pittsburgh. I have to look at the name of the store again. Really great guy. He was getting ready to go to a con, packing up some action figures and stuff. We were talking about a Godzilla game on the original Nintendo and how it was like this turn-based monster fighter. And I have that game, and it's in my collection. I've never played it. I'm gonna play it soon. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna play it soon, but it like just really got me thinking. Like, what else is it? Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was a real eye-opener for me. that was one of the first games I started playing when I brought all my retro stuff out of hiding, as it were. And I did a little bit of research to play through it, so I had a better chance. I mean, of beating the game, and I watched a guy on YouTube walk through the game a bit and talk about the different weapons, how to unlock them, the sweater from Jason's mom's head, which, I mean, I never knew as a kid. I would have never found that without his help. And I ended up beating that game, which is amazing. I went from never getting very far in that game at all to killing Jason on day 3. It was awesome. And I realized there are parts of these games, there are whole parts of these games that I've never seen before. I think about the fact that they don't make Nintendo games anymore, and they do because Slash. Fucking Slash is the only other turtle I collect. Anyway, before I fight this guy, there aren't new games coming out. There aren't new Nintendo games coming out. But there are a lot of Nintendo games I never got to see. There are a lot of parts of Nintendo games I never got to see. And it's fun going back and finding games that I had no idea existed and then, falling in love with them. I was playing Wizards and Warriors the other day. That game is hard as fuck, but I had a blast playing it. And I'd never played that. And the only reason I played it was because my friend told me that when she was a kid, she got blisters on her fingers playing that game. And I was like, any game that can give you blisters, that's a game I need to check out. And I did. And I loved it. All right, back to the top. Back to the top. Is this gonna be a... Yeah, there it is. I never realized they used the same... combat style with all three of them, Rocksteady, Ground Chuck, and now, Slash. It's all that... It's all that, that movement across the screen. Oh, come on, man. How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to beat this guy without, taking a death on it, too? Bogus. Bogus. I actually have a treat for you guys. I'm saving it. Probably gonna do an Instagram post on it and then do a playthrough of it. But I don't want to give it away now. I'll save that for later. A little amuse-bouche. Am I using that correctly? Probably not. Oh, that wasn't. It's been a while since I played this game. I knew it fought Bebop. I knew that couldn't have been the whole thing. But yeah, yeah, I have a very special game. It's part of my little 35 years in Ninja Turtles celebration in conjunction with this. But I'm gonna save that for an Instagram post, TikTok, something like that. I'll make a play video of it. I always thought the design of the foot soldiers were so cool. There's nothing to them, but so they're cool. I was with the retro collecting I started doing. I also started collecting more Ninja Turtle action figures. That's why I said Slash is the only other turtle I collect, because I collect almost exclusively Leonardo, with some of the other turtles mixed in if they come in sets, and then Slash almost exclusively because his action figures are just so cool. I've realized that there's oh boy, oh he's stuck. Oh shit. Um, there's so many things as a kid I just took for granted in Ninja Turtles. You know, turtles fighting robots. That made perfect sense to me. The fact that the Mousers were chasing Splinter, a rat, never dawned on me as a child. I was like, oh yeah, robots, more robots fighting turtles. Like that's just that makes perfect sense to me. Like, oh, they're fighting warthogs. I've started reading the comic books and like the ooze and mutants is such a bigger part of the story than I thought. But like, I also realized as a kid, like, they were always a part of the story. They were never not part of the story. I just didn't. It's never dawned on me. Oh. I gotta finish with Tani. Because if it's not Leo, it's definitely. Oh. Mikey. Anyone else get the newest issue of The Last Ronin? I just got it in the mail a couple days ago. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but looking forward to it. Sent it over to Comic-Cons over at Instagram. He's a good friend of mine. You should check him out at Comic-Cons. Spelled like how it sounds. Ah, there we go. That's it. I mean, it was a good run. It was a good run. And I think a pretty good first video. Oh, 3 continues? I mean, I could keep going. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, though. Where do I see that? No idea. I'm gonna call it here. Figure it's a good first run. Thank you so much for joining me for my very first Let's Play stream with Ninja Turtles, the Manhattan Project. Great game. Purchased it at that store in Pittsburgh. I'm gonna find it. I'll put it in the description of the video. But yeah, hey, thanks for coming with me on another expedition. And remember, where we're going, we don't need any cheat codes, but the manual is always appreciated.